in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. A change of direction. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. And some room to work now. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Thorne. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in a good position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. It's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The back's got it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. He finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Canes are in the red zone now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defense is coming after him. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Thorne. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Miami 7, Clemson 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Bringing it out, it's Cavazos. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for the wide out. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And that run produces a decent game. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter.
He fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cavazos. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he drops back in the gun. Gets made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. He cannot be serious. The head coach going for it, backed up to his own end zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. And they go in front here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the one.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Cavazos. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 21, Miami 14.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense in a split backfield now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the loss 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots. And
he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll use the ground game here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.